Hey, you guys, it is William calling from Movie Vlogs.
And Suzanne.
Yes, we are in your house, actually.
Why, yes, we are here in Atlanta, Georgia, where we have been spending a lot of time with our mother.
You can see ooze. That is for Suze, not Uzi. In any event, we are catching up on Eurovision songs, and the next country is Lithuania. The singer is Lion Ceccah. Yes, Lion Ceccah.
I love that name. We're going to listen to the lion roar as he sings a ballad.
More specifically, Sólo Quiero Más, I just want more. Suzanne, are you ready to watch his performance from the Lithuanian national selection and react?
Let's do this!
This is very exciting. We are putting in our AirPods. Before we watch, though, we are going to read the lyrics. Suzanne, I'll read these and then get your reaction. It scares me, it haunts me, wherever I go. Whoever dares asks what I live for. It hasn't hurt me for a while. It doesn't hurt me anymore. I keep spinning around in the fog, the shores of truth. Say, look inside and find what you've never found before. When everything falls apart, I see life. And the further I look, I just want more. Even if we're living in a mad world, even if there's no more gods to pray for, I just want more, I just want more. Even if we're living in a mad world, even if we're standing as the sky falls, I just want more, I just want more. Pain and happiness, that's life. Maybe it would be easier with subtitles. Like in an old film, pain creates the music that unites without words.
When everything falls apart, I see life.
That's nice. That's a very good lyric. That's deep.
It is.
That is deep because life is in the details.
I told you
and
the lion was
cracks.
going to roar.
Absolutely. Well, look, let's hear him roar. We are hitting play.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. You have a pair of shoes like that.
There's a whole lot of glitter. I see green. I see purple. His earbuds are even green. Silver.
Silver.
Oh!
Oh, wow. 1980s power dressing with those shoulders.
Are his hands blue or silver?
They look bluish in the light. Or maybe it's a blue light.
I don't know how to think about this outfit.
This is very Darth Vader coded.
Star Trek, Star Wars.
The close-ups are like Man in the Moon.
It's like I'm watching an alien give a message to planet
Queen
Earth.
Amidala. It's almost religious as well.
Let's talk
Monastic.
about gods.
Great bone structure.
And lips.
And then we're in Spanish.
Oh.
Is that a sperm on the wall?
In English. No, I don't think it's a sperm. It's an amoeba.
A comet?
It kind of does look like a little swimming.
Giving life.
slowly
The sperm
swimming
is giving
sperm.
life. It split. This is a good beat.
It is a mad
He can sing as well. Very operatic.
Great teeth.
Oh, he needs to cover that part of his neck. You could see the skin.
They'll fix that.
Yeah. Oh, it's black and white now. This
That
is...
demon behind him is scaring me.
I think this is well shot. Is my computer broken or is that... Oh no, there's color.
Oh.
Oh, he's...
The demon has just died.
He expelled his past.
Is he talking to the dead demon?
He's talking to himself. The shadow
'Cause
of
he is
himself. Okay, we're back in the club.
I like the confetti.
Oh,
Oh,
is
look,
that-
the confetti is silver and gold.
It's like a big egg, a space capsule. They need to reapply to his hands as well.
To your point about the Tin Man, he needs to be oiled.
Yeah, the movement's it's very...
Oh, the beating heart at the end.
The Lithuanian Tin Man found his heart.
He found my heart.
Well, the first thing I wanted to ask you, you are a big user of tanning products. Do you have any advice to cover the wrists, the neck? Because there were moments when I saw flesh as opposed to silver paint, and it took me out of the moment. I think they'll definitely want to address that for Eurovision.
I am not a professional makeup artist. I don't have any feedback on that. Other than myself, the only individual to whom I have applied cosmetics is you.
In any event, what I like about this is that there is a pretty clear narrative if you've read the lyrics.
But you had to read the lyrics.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you can kind of get that he's singing to himself. He's in that big cloak, cape outfit, and he's struggling. He's having a reckoning with himself. Then he steps out of himself. Then he looks at his past self, what was trapping him, what had encaged him, and he destroys it with his mind, with his voice. He has volition and agency. What is destroyed is what he once was, and what we see is what he can become. But there's also hope in that, because what is destroyed can become what is living. It's very Joseph Conrad, Heart of Darkness, right? Sort of Marlowe and Kurtz, you are what I was what you are, that kind of vibe. I also like that it's space age, very futuristic. So it's not of any one nation or one place. It's of the universe which we all share.
There was this moment where I really felt like I was watching an alien address from like an old television, Planet Earth. I actually recently just watched most of a movie on a plane because I landed before the movie ended. This movie called Bugonia. It was actually nominated for an Oscar, and it's about this boy who thinks that this female CEO of this pharmaceutical company is actually an alien, the queen alien. Nonetheless, I totally digress there. But so that one lyric, that one line I like so much, when everything falls apart, I find life, or there is life.
Yeah, I see life. What does he say?
Let's see. When everything falls apart, I see life. And if you think about AI, if you think about social media, none of us really know what we're looking at anymore. And it's as though he has to look within to find the truth. And then you can look at it from the perspective of, like in America, keeping up with the Joneses, having 1.62 kids and a white picket fence and 0.9 dogs or pets or whatever it is. It's like we build this perfect reality that we think we should fit into. And a lot of times we realize that this perfect reality has really made us unhappy. It's really nothing but shit. I certainly lived that. So I love the transformation. And what I really love about this transformation, Will, can you guess what I'm going to say based on what year it is?
Oh, the year of the horse.
It is not just the year of the horse. It is the year of the fire horse, characterized by passion, transformation, and bold change. All of the struggles, all of the shit, all of the stuff that we have dealt with in prior years, it all stops now when we embrace the energy of the fire horse. It is powerful.
But you have to embrace it. You have to make the decision.
The lion, the roaring lion has embraced this energy. He will have strength, success, and prosperity. He has found himself. He has found life, and it was always right there in that beating heart.
Gong Shi Fa Sai. Happy New Year. Chúc mừng năm mới to our visitors or viewers in Vietnam. We love you so much.
Happy New Year.
I also like what you said about, you brought up social media and AI, and we referred to him as the Lithuanian Tin Man, but also when I see his movements, he could just be the bionic sort of robot, right? Like, have you seen that clip? It was on TMZ recently. It was in an Asian restaurant, and they had a robotic server, and then the robotic server started throwing cups and breaking dishes, and the staff had to restrain him until they could figure out how to deprogram him. And it shows, the promise of technology and the horrors it can create. I get those vibes here as well, because he's alien, foreign, we don't necessarily know everything about him. The robotic thing is interesting as well, because his earpiece, as you can see in this screen grab, I think a lot of artists work to hide their earpiece, but with him it works because he's an alien, right? So actually the earpiece adds something nice to his look. It fits, it's very organic. And I just want to talk about the staging quickly. I really like how the Lithuanians, they've kept it very bare, very Spartan. It gives you that outer space
he's
feel.
silver. He doesn't need a lot.
He's like the moon.
Yeah.
But also how it cuts to black and white. It's very effective. I sometimes find black and white like literal monochrome filming quite jarring. Like it worked for JJ because there was so much drama, but it can feel forced. This does not feel forced. It's a natural transition. I just think it works really well. And I've only noticed now that 2 minutes in, that costume is standing up again.
Well, it didn't fall and then stand back up, did it?
No, it fell. Do you remember?
I thought it just fell and it was dead. Oh no, the demon cannot come back.
Oh, maybe it fell quite late in the performance.
Yeah, as he was walking towards it, the roaring lion, the roar, killed the demon.
Yes, absolutely. Now, I want to read some comments from the Wee Blog's Instagram and get your take. This is hero_25, the happiest I've ever been for a Lithuanian winner.
That's sweet.
Yeah, because our man Lion has tried before.
Oh.
But here he is winning.
Well, congratulations, Lion.
Well done, you, Lion's Roar. This is Karos As Luhata Durham. No, I am sorry, non-qualifier. We're actually going to pull up the semi-final running order. Does this feel, before we look at the list, actually, let's look at the list. Semi-final.
Well, you know I'm running really behind. I haven't listened to all of the songs yet.
Lithuania is competing in semi-final 1 alongside Croatia, Finland, Georgia, Greece, Moldova, Portugal, and Sweden. And in the second half, you've got Belgium, Estonia, Israel, Lithuania, Montenegro, Poland, San Marino, and Serbia. Look, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think Lithuania will go through. Lithuania always has a very strong televote, like consistently. And yeah, I'm confident that it can once again go through. Do you have thoughts?
Well, the only other song I've listened to, actually so far, are San Marino and Estonia in semifinal 1. And then there was the first song I listened to, which I really don't think is going through, the one about nature. But I have no idea.
Oh, interesting. In this semifinal, Germany and Italy are also voting. It usually helps Lithuania if Ireland and the UK are voting in their semifinals, but obviously Ireland is not here this year, and the United Kingdom is not voting here. So maybe it's not as clear-cut as I thought it was. We are focused on Lithuania. Let's go back to the comments. This is Marco_J. It's a meh song, honestly.
Oh, I don't think so.
Please, yeah.
I think this song is really deep.
But what about musically? Do you remember the chorus? Do you like the structure?
Well, I'm still sitting here kind of moving to it.
Yeah, and actually...
And at one point, you and I were both semi-jamming to it, and it's a ballad.
Yeah, I like how it picks up, right? It marries big voice with oons, oons, oons. And there's definitely a journey. It is dynamic. It's not flat. And I think the visuals weirdly fit the song perfectly. Like, it's crazy, but it completely fits. And I think, in Vienna, they'll have more tricks, right? They'll have that massive stage. Maybe we'll see a big old moon behind them. Who knows?
Like Blas's moon.
I just think this has a lot of potential. Meh. No, I don't view it as meh.
No.
I do view it as weird, and that might be...
It's not weird.
It's weird, girl.
It's different. But because it's so
Exactly.
different, it might just draw viewers in.
I'm not saying weird is bad. I'm saying that weird will alienate some people, but it will also stimulate other people and encourage those people to vote. And it doesn't matter who doesn't like you, it matters who likes you. I don't know how juries are going to respond to that. I mean, the man can sing, though. The man can sing. All right, we keep going. This is Hafiz Iskander, Lithuanian JJ. I don't really see that. I guess there's opera. This is Lima.
And there's black and white, but there's no ocean.
Yeah, or a boat. I didn't see no boat. This is Lima179. The artist is okay. The song, thumbs down.
I'm not giving him a thumbs down.
This is Kara_OS17. The start is giving Professor Quirrell plus vocals, and I'm honestly here for it. Who's Professor Quirrell?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Well, let's find out.
Professor, looks like Quirrell. A Harry Potter character.
Oh.
Okay. I don't remember that person.
I like the confetti.
Yeah. No, it was nice. It was very nice. This is Graham Maxwell 41. Less theatrics, more song.
I think the staging fits the song.
I agree with you, and I think I'm more likely to watch this with these theatrics than I am to listen to it on its own. Like, it's a weird one, right? Like, if I'm not looking at it, I think I would pass, but when I see it, I like it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's the last comment that was pulled up. Well, look, long story short, and I think I said this in a recent video, I rather be surrounded by songs that are weird and divisive, creative, but maybe off-putting to some, than I would, than being around a bunch of great, like, classic top 40 hits, right? Like, just a bunch of boring top 40 songs is boring, right? I don't want a song that comes out of a factory that's super polished and perfect. I like having things that are messy. It's part of the mix.
I wouldn't say this is messy, but it is interesting, and it's one that I will likely remember because of the meaning behind it.
That has power.
Yeah.
That has power. Well, look.
I have a question, William.
Go on.
Would you like to have a robot service dinner tonight?
No, I really
We
wouldn't.
can do that in a couple of different sushi restaurants.
I'd rather have a real waiter and like tip a real waiter. And I don't know. I just find the whole robot thing, I don't know. I'm not into that.
Okay, just,
I'm just not into that. All right, well, that's what we think. What do you think? Would you like to see Lithuania in the grand final? Do you think Sólo Quiero Más is headed there? Do you want Quiero Más of Lion Ceccah? Let us know here on Vlogs.
Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share. We are on all social media platforms. We are no longer on a website, but we are on all social media platforms. William, he's really busy focusing on a lot of different things these days.
We're going to say goodbye. We'll see you later.
Bye!